Alright, well, in this video, I wanted to try it with just my normal frame from my original design for my motor, but unfortunately, like I was kind of concerned about by trying it this way. So, this motor, or these pulse motors, are designed to have a long shaft like that, and the length of the shaft is what keeps it balanced from wanting to tip over. So I can't have a short little stubby shaft like this. So I'm gonna have to have it just like that, taller. Otherwise it's just not gonna work. So yeah, I came to a conclusion that I cannot do it like this. It does float, but anytime when I go to turn it, the point and the shaft start to go like that because of the just from it wanting to spin, and it's so short and stubby that it can't keep it centered. It just slides on the bottom plate, so I cannot have it like that, unfortunately. So it's gonna have to be long like this. So, but I can get that figured out in no time. But yeah, unfortunately, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I might use this plate yet, and then come up with my bars, and then fabricate another additional top like I've done with my solar pulse motors to get it to where it can have a longer shaft with the magnet. And like I was saying, I'm probably gonna thread it so I can adjust it to the perfect threshold. So that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, if you look, it just slides around. It can't it can't stay perfectly where it needs to be. As soon as it spins, it just wants to slide. I mean, it does spin pretty easy until it catches and slides, just because the shaft is so short and stubby. And I also kept it on the bearings, which did work good for keeping it centered, but nah, it's not gonna work for keeping the rotor stable, unfortunately. It would have been great if that would have worked. Unfortunately not. But time will come. I don't know how many other people have seen what I look like, but yeah, that's what I look like. Just some white kid with a somewhat knowledgeable electric background. I've always been experimenting my entire life, pretty much since I was a child. I just love playing with stuff. I'm actually in the process of patenting something, and I don't know. I can't say too much about it. I don't want to get the word out of what I've done, but I am in the process of patenting something, and it has been filed with the government. So now I am just awaiting, hopefully, a buyout, or like a partnership with some company, and I'm hoping that becomes a pretty major event in my life. It's a pretty good idea. I believe it'll I mean, especially for the future, it'll definitely change the way we would once these devices get better. I know they're not great right now, and that right there might give you a hint at what I'm talking about. But yeah, I my design is pretty good, and I would love to see it everywhere. And I think once a company gets a hand of it, it will help me make this invention become a really good product for everyone, from technology in like space to vehicles to manufacturing to everything. So I'm kind of excited about that. Very expensive. I didn't realize how much, how much money it takes to invent something. It's not cheap. But yeah, as you can see, this thing it works for a little bit, but it starts to veer off as it turns because it's sliding on the bottom. It's basically just a razor blade for hardened steel and just a mild steel shaft. I didn't harden the shaft at all because I was just wanting to test it to see how it would work. But like I thought, it wouldn't work like this. It's never easy trying to make something work. Half the time you try it, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. But that's how you learn and that's how you make things better. Just like most people, well, some people do get lucky, but sometimes it's just a struggle. And when you learn the hard way, I feel like that's more of a lesson that can improve your knowledgeability because it's taking more time and effort to figure it out. Actually, it's working not half bad right now. I'd be curious to see how good it can stay like that. It's got quite the wobble, but it's working. Oh, no, it's catching now, dang. But I can tell that it's almost basically frictionless, just like my little pulse motors, but this is just a really big one. And I'm using the high resistance coils all in series, so there's 6. I think it's like half a mega ohm of resistance when they're in series, so it's a lot of resistance, but I'm gonna see how low down it can run. I'm gonna say probably like 20 volts maybe, 15, 10. If not, I bet you it could go even lower because there's almost no friction with this concept. But anyway, yeah, I have a few things going in my life. I've had quite a few challenges, especially as of late. I've been kind of struggling, but making it work. Had a life lesson. A lot of things have happened in a short time, that's all I can say. And I would like to see my channel actually start to make it somewhere so I can keep going and help me with a lot of. I want to be a major inventor. I'd love to invent things, and I'm on my first step, and I believe it will be a pretty good game changer for the world, actually, in my opinion. But as we say, we will see. All right, I'll leave you guys as this, and I'll show you the next update from where I am from here. All right, see you later.